Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dominion's Fall, Thrones of Ascension with me, BrainBoy 22, where we last left off. We were pushing outwards towards the fortress gates of our opposition in the east, while somewhat ignoring the north and south as was pointed out to me earlier. And thanks to one Earl Barker, I've actually learned a bit more about forts, doing some independent research. If I have two forts right next to each other, it only matters if I'm going to be using those forts to produce troops. Mages, two forts can be right next to each other, because mages don't take resources, they just take tons of gold. Anyway, Tamar cast Dark Knowledge, nothing was found in Helheim. Go figure. The entire nation rejoices. Alyssa Deathwind, god of Helheim, the watcher of the gallows, the persuasive one, has broken free. There was a battle in the Griffin Spires. We were attacking this place. What happened here? Oh yes, we were surrounding that fortress. This looks like it's just a large amount of province defense, but something interesting is here. Oh, okay, never mind, this is just a chieftain. I thought that had something like a sacred shroud. Go, Valkyries, go. There might not be a lot of you remaining, but you're still my blessed troops. And it is still your... Why are you here? Let's quit being cowards and go fight. Now the militia is actually doing its duty and killing off some Valkyries, which is impressive. And Zack decides to just go ham and kill everything in his way, in an attempt to get to the enemy commander. Now the Valkyries have actually shown up and are now starting to gut down the enemy commander, and Zack just says, "No, you're dying by my hand. I will not let you live." Good job, Zack. The enemy armies are routed, and Zack is now smiting the unbelievers in my name, as he should. I'm actually curious, how much fatigue do you get? Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty important. I'm gonna need to get something to do with fatigue, because that fatigue almost killed him. Fatigue reaching over 100 brings a large amount of downsides. In battle, it renders them immobile. Furthermore, it makes it very easy to hit them. Sure, his naturally high armor would protect him from a lot of attacks, as well as his luck and quickness, but ultimately it's not good enough when you have to point out the fact that they also get damage boosts against him, and his glamour probably won't help. Anyway, unexpected event in Konberg after we see the damage. Oh, we only lost one Valkyrie. That's certainly strange. Unexpected event in Konberg. The temperatures dropped dramatically and blizzards have devastated the land. Many have died from starvation. And they are right. I've kind of ignored this land up here. I'm gonna just move the province defense up to 40. I'm gonna need to start dealing with this up here, but right now we've captured the Griffin Spires, which we have taken effective command over. And I'm going to need to start moving these magic users. But now we have our goddess, Alyssa Deathwind, the Great Enchantress. This is a gem generator. The unit will generate one or more magic gems of a specific type each month. It'll generate astral gems, has a really high research, causes fear 9. And is of course the pretender, bloody god. The Great Enchantress... Okay, we already read this earlier on in the first episode. Watcher of the Gallows, persuasive one, is a pretender goddess trying to banish all of the pretenders from the world and become a true god. Cast ritual spell. We have a lot of death magic. Furthermore, we also can do arcane probing. Unfortunately, we need to actually get a source of, well, arcane gems. The only source right now is Alyssa Deathwind herself. However, with all this death magic that we have going around, I'm going to equip her and have her cast a lot of ritual spells. So first things first, actually, forge magic item, what can you do? Well, you can do a lot of things with astral magic that we can't do normally, and you can do a lot of things with death magic, but ultimately it's not that great. I'm not explaining these, aren't I? Well, we have our first person who can actually craft all this stuff, so let's see here. Starfire Staff. A staff enchanted with the power of the stellar spheres. It can project bolts of stellar might upon enemies, but its greatest power is the capacity to increase the range of astral rituals. Which is really good for what we're going to be intending to do. Herald Lance. This spear is enchanted with the essence from the sun. When used against undead beings, it will strike with enormous force. It can fire solar rays that burn undead beings from a distance. The brilliance of the spear will remove fear in all friendly units standing near the spear wielder. Although we're not facing people with tons of undead except from the north, which we're not going against right now. Skull Staff. The Skull Staff is an ebony staff adorned with a human skull. The skull has to be taken from a necromancer with great experience in death magic. The skull will give advice on necromancy and increase the wielder's power in death magic. That is actually pretty darn useful if I'm going to get tons of spellcasters, which I actually do have a reason to do so. Because we have Tamar, Lucky Coin, a buckler of polished silver. It has inscribed on its surface the face of an unknown statesman grinning at some private joke. The figure on the surface of the shield is reputedly the lover of Lady Luck, and his face makes the bearer pleasant in the eyes of the lady. Crown of Command. With this crown, a commander can lead more men than ever before. The commander will also be able to command magical beings as if he were a mage. Shroud of the Battle Saint. This simple shroud is drenched in blood of champions of the faith who have fallen in battle. The blood on the shroud never dries, and the wearer is constantly reminded of his predecessor's greatness by the smell and fresh wetness of their blood. The wearer is always blessed, even if he is not sacred. Robe of Shadows. This robe will make its wearer ethereal and almost invulnerable. Actually, I think we've actually seen this before. I apologize if I'm just rereading this. Okay, I know we haven't seen some of these. Amulet of Anti-Magic, the amulet I was trying to go for, as opposed to the Earth Amulet one. This star-shaped amulet will grant increased magic resistance to its wearer, but remember, not all spells can be resisted with magic resistance. +4 as opposed to +2 that you could get with the Earth one. Spell Focus. Spells cast with help of Spell Focus are harder to resist with magic resistance. This item is most useful when trying to affect enemy mages with spells that can be negated by magic resistance. A side effect of using this item is that the luck is induced on the mage. Luck can be useful, but it turns bad after being used up. Amulet of the Dead, Champion Skull, and Bane Venom Charm we have all seen. I would like to empower you, actually, with air. But I don't think there's a reason to do that. Cast Ritual Spell. If I already used Dark Knowledge, how far? Nope, you can't actually reach. And now that she's here, Domain is now going to spread beyond the normal limit. I don't know how much, or at least I don't remember how much, but I know it can. And since she's generating gems of the type I'm interested in, I'm actually going to send her there, and I'm going to have her demolish that fort. As with the province defense we have, it's very unlikely for them to be able to attack me. Now, Grimnir, you were... no. Oh, yes, I remember now. You were supposed to get a Dwarven Hammer. And an Amulet of the Dead for later. Lodestone Amulet is supposed to go to our current prophet, Zack, to protect him from all harm. And Tamar, can you cast Ritual Spell Dark Knowledge? Answer is no. Well, because you're effectively near dead, and we have a laboratory there, I'm going to march you over in that general direction where you can continue casting Dark Knowledge from the front lines. The province defense of 10, that's actually pretty darn pitiful. I'm going to boost that up to 30 just because we're really right on the front gate door of our opponents, and we might as well do that. And here I'll also do the same and buff that up to 40, just to make sure they can't break through easily if they try to assault us. Sigurd, I want you to continue searching for magic sites, and... Fort Sith, you're researching, but I wanted you to construct more items. Forge magical item. There's the lightning rod, but I don't have enough earth gems to make that worthwhile. Midget Masher, I love the items. I love some of the item names. Actually, I'm going to equip you with, no, not gems. I'm going to equip you with Amulet of the Dead, or an Amulet of the Dead. Who did I give the other amulet to? You're not going to be summoning things. I want you to transfer the item to Fort Sith. Do these stack? I'm going to see if these... Well, actually, I should do a test to see if they even do stack, so I'm going to just toss this back in the laboratory. And you, instead of researching, will be casting ritual spells. Cave grubs can only be cast in caves, which we don't have. Alchemical transmutation transforms base metals into precious ones. The process is time-consuming and requires a skilled alchemist to use earth gems. We don't have enough earth gems to make that worthwhile. Actually, there's a very good question here. What? Okay, we're doing evocation. Is there an evocation earth magic spell that would give me the ability to search for earth gems? That's an amazing spell. Gift from the heavens. I'll gift you meteors. No. There must be something. Summon earth power? No, that's similar to summon water power in that it gives you extra magic when you're... Blech. I'll be able to have words later. It gives you extra magic power levels, extra magic skill when you're in combat, but you have to be in combat to cast it. Enchantment. I think I just looked at this. Thaumaturgy. Do you have an earth magic spell that helps me here? It's not Fast Strike. Iron Will? No, of course not. That wouldn't make sense. Gnome Lore. It's Thaumaturgy level 4. Oh, I can immediately get levels 1 and 2. That gives a fair amount of combat spells and astral spells. I think I'll do just that. We'll skip over to Thaumaturgy. What was Evocation level 4? I was going to get Bolt of Unlife and Blade Wind, but ultimately nothing else. And Netherbolt, I guess there's that for a goddess. Now we'll go in Thaumaturgy, and we'll get Gnome Lore so I can start doing Earth stuff. Anyway, once again, casting ritual spells. I'd like you to revive Whites. A small group of Whites and bind them to serve Whites armed with horrible Bane Blades. Yes, revive Whites. You're moving, research. I was going to have you forge magic items, because you could forge items that don't exist otherwise. What item did I want you to forge? Storm Spool. Or Enchanted Mirror. No. Fine Carpet. I'm trying to... Oh no, I wanted you to forge Wall Shakers. Yes. Forge me a Wall Shaker, even though that eats up all my air magic gems, and I don't have a ton of it. It's somewhat cheaper. What were we at beforehand? Defend, 52. We go down to 39, I think, so that saves me about 4 gems. What's 52 minus 39? 11? No, 13. Really? That doesn't seem right. I can do math, I swear, but I've got a headache right now that I'm recording this, and I'm not really thinking right now. Anyway, forge magic item. Get me a Wall Shaker. Actually, who has air magic? No one. I'm not. You're gonna be doing something soon. I just want to see. You can't cast ritual spells here because you don't have gems. Period. Well, thank you for that. Bureau's hiding there. I could boost that up a little bit. I'm not going to be recruiting anything. I actually wanted to head up here and take this so we can get more resources at the Forgotten Woods so we can improve recruitment. And maybe push back Sarmatia so they can't really see what's going on. Although what I can do is just have you preach teachings of the god and you just patrol the province really quickly. You're preaching Huld, you're defending, but you were bringing an army, weren't you? Yes, Huld, you were supposed to catch up with this gentleman here, but you can't do that because you can't go through this province. Wow, you're really slow. Okay, then. Nope, you can't just do what I need you to. That's disappointing. Regardless, Zarok Chaos is here. I'm actually going to give a few Valkyries to Zarok and a few Herdmen. If only because I just kind of want to replenish his troops. They're not exactly in the best position. Anyway, what else do we got? We don't really have much else. I mean, not much else to do. We're really starting to push back our own provinces. We've already done our research. There's no global enchants yet. I think there was an air global enchant that I was really interested in. I'll look into that later. We shall end our turn now. Well, no reason not to. Is there one that's like 30? Just dumping my treasury if I can. Admittedly, there are not many... Okay, we can up the World Seed Mountains and get another one. Okay, end turn. No more time wasting. I already used half the video on that one turn because so much happened. Research in thaumaturgy has been complete to level 1, which gives us Frighten, Decay, Dust to Dust. We're getting Mind Burn and Returning, which will be great, and Astral Window and Teleport afterwards. Cast Revive White. Searched Haunted Woods for magic sites, but nothing was found again. Battle in Griffin Spires, something attacking me. Let us view this fight. Oh, you're trying to sally forth again against my prophet? What did you expect? We have an entire province defense line to join us. Phantasmal Warrior? Yes, you are casting Phantasmal Warrior, because you have some air magic. What? Oh, our Valkyries, who are really low, because we have none. Okay, can you kill the Wind Lords? You've got them surrounded. It shouldn't be that hard. Zack turns around because he won't stand for these shenanigans. Damn, Zack. You're gonna have a bloodbath. Well, the Valkyries are unfortunately dead. Zack, you better not— oh, these guys are odd. That whole golden flashing you saw for about half a second was the effect of awe procking. So Zack was protected from combat by then, because he's the glorious arena champion. Keithan the Mystic lost his morale, but he can't really move for some reason. He can't move because he's surrounded by Valkyries. In a battle in the Forgotten Woods. Saramati attacking me at my fortress? Well, I think we should be fine with this. He's got wolves, he's got some archers, and he got the Bane, so he's leading a small undead force. And they've also got another— ooh, the Prophet. Ooh, that's actually pretty darn bad. Although we have the Herdman, so I think we should be good. The wolves are of course going to outflank and try to kill us here. I wouldn't be surprised for that. Although our ranged attacks are doing just fine in murdering them. Fjord the Van Hersen, the Hellcarl. Okay, I guess this is all good. We shouldn't be routing here because we've killed most of our opposition. Don't tell me you're having a huge encumbrance issues. No, you're not. No, you— whoa, 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 whoa. What's with the fatigue, bro? What is with the fatigue? Oh, severe cold. Screw the severe cold. Then again, I did put cold on the provinces, so supposedly we're supposed to enjoy the cold. The army turns around to protect our spellcasters, who once again are dead because stupidity occurred. No, because they ran out of endurance, and we're going to speed this along to max speed. I'm fairly certain we've killed this, and we're going to kill their prophet. Yes! Good work. Oh, come on. Alright, who died? The Bane, the Hydra Tamer did not die, Warrior Sorceress did not die, but pretty much everything else died. Unexpected event in Wish. A charismatic preacher has appeared carrying the word of a rival pretender who now has dominion of the land. Go to province. Ah, nice try. You're under preaching and you're under patrol. Hey. Well, who retreated? 203. I don't believe that. I want to up the province defense more, but I almost don't want to believe it. I think we are just surrounding them. How do we get a fortification? Oh, that's their fortification. I am smart. You're not sneak. Oh, no, keep preaching. Cool, you're going in here to finally replenish these forces. We'll bump this up to 40 just to make sure no one can assault us. Sigurd has searched. Sigurd has found nothing. We'll go into the Oaklands and see if there happens to be anything there, but I highly doubt it. Where's our goddess appeared? Tamar, continue your march and get to the laboratory. There's a death wind. You will be first things first. No, you're not searching for magic sites. You are demolishing the fort, because I want to be able to do full recruitment here. And these guys will be your personal hand guard. Hand-picked guard. Almost said handmaiden. That'd be a bit disturbing. Fort Sith, how many Banes did you create? 4. Kind of expected that. Let's do a revive long dead. I guess we're gonna awaken Draugr, see what happens there. Sir Driva, you have finished building that item, whatever that item was that I've already forgotten. Oh, it's the horn. We don't have anyone who can easily grab that just yet. Cast ritual spell. Corpseman construction, Call of the Winds. Intelligent command troops, never mind. Cloud trapeze, the ritual swings himself up and away with incredible speed, landing in a province far away. Interesting. I'm not going to change what I'm researching, but is there something that can give me the ability to search for air provinces? Auspex. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually going down the right path then, because I want to get some other things than death, earth, and fire. Anyway, forge magic item. I would actually like you to start forging some owl quills, which is what I was originally intending to do. Also, recruit units. I really should get some Svartalfs, and we'll make sure we get some Valkyries and some Herdmen, and have no more resources to recruit anything whatsoever. Province defense is somewhat okay. There's nothing here that's really threatening. Gonna just bump up this province defense to 40 because they have this army, humongous army here that are just sitting on my side, just sitting on this side. Is there anything else you can possibly do? Answer is not really. You're not sneaking, you're moving. There's a big difference. If they were moving, they will end up in the same... They will end up in the battle, as opposed to if they were sneaking. Sigurd's moving. Plaguetooth, I completely forgot about you. Can you construct a building for like 100 gold? Yes. You could. I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, I guess I could have Plaguetooth go back and get something to give him death magic. I suppose. Are these mutually exclusive? A good way to check this fortress. Supply storage and underground storage. Okay, construct building, supply storage. We'll get some more admin going on here so this thing can get more resources, because ultimately it does not have a ton to begin with. And that is it for this turn. Research in thaumaturgy has been completed. And we're on to level 2. We're going to get to level 3 soon. Cast Awaken Draugr. Unexpected event in the Forgotten Wood. Or battle here. Since this is against Province to... Ooh. View battle. Who attacked us? That is a humongous force. This is a lot of province defense. This is why I love province defenses so much. I had to kind of spoil myself by looking at the battle beforehand, or at least the results of it. But ah well. Okay, Hydra hatchling from Sarmatia, and they create poison clouds. Okay, that is nice to know. Speed things along. These guys are just throwing javelins left and right. Why are these gentlemen retreating? Well, the collected wounds of our opponents are finally overtaking them. That is possibly the most that is possibly... Kill those hydras so I don't have to listen to this abomination of a sound. please. Okay, you guys are probably at full fatigue. Makes sense. Armies of Sarmatia are routed, but so are our own. I should probably improve province defense to ensure that nothing bad occurs again. How many did we kill? Okay, ultimately just 25 out of 41. They almost won. Unexpected event in Helheim. An ancient treasure has been unearthed. Unexpected event in the Forest of the Lost. We got 3 water gems. Okay. Forge magic item. Owl Quill. Riley Kygor. Oh, you haven't been doing anything, have you? Research, please. Just research. Okay, you've finished. You can retreat back here and soon can start casting the Search for Astral Magic Site spell. A single mystic. Interesting. Huld, you have arrived. Let's finally get Zack to have his army back. These are just Huskarls, and these are Herdmen. Do we lose like all the Herdmen? We'll combine all the squads together. Zack could definitely command a much larger force, but that doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, no more preaching. Let's kick them out of this territory. Huld, you'll join them? I don't know what you're going to do, but you can do something. Anyway, Tamar. Cast ritual spell, cast dark knowledge on the Griffin Spires. Furthermore, here in the Forgotten Woods, let's up the province defense to above 60. I just want to up it here as well, but I think we can hold. I think. Forging Owl Quill, you will... Oh, first things first. Draugr. Those are whites. These are probably Draugr. No, Herdman. Whites. Where is the... What? Hang on. Read messages. Fort Seath has cast Awakened Draugr. Where are they? Oh, I didn't notice them. Corporeal Undead Van, they are incredibly strong and can change their size at will, or if they are wounded, Draugr stink of decay and rotting flesh and are surrounded by icy cold winds. Most Draugs protect the treasures of their mound, but dark magics can coerce them into service. Need not eat. Lots of fear, amphibian, they're really good creatures. So 3 were summoned here. I'm going to summon them again, but this time I'm going to try double and see if that actually does anything. I'm going to assume it doesn't, based on their description. So let's awaken some more Draugr. And you will continue to sit here and wait, with your admittedly fairly decent army. I'd probably want to, if I were to assault this place, I definitely would. And while we are kind of sitting around doing ultimately nothing, we can't really assault that place, considering we'd probably lose. Get another Svartalf. Resources per turn, I think, has gone up, which is good, and we'll get some more Herdmen together. 94 gold, we'll recruit some more troops here. You. I've been neglecting to get you, because I wanted someone with nature magic for reasons. But I can't afford you yet, so we'll just get some more Herdmen for now. This place also has a ton of resources, and it's great. Right. Is there anything else I want anyone to do? Sigurd, where are you? You're defending. Search for magic sites. Find something. And I might just mock Sigurd and have him sit with Zalrock Chaos. I still haven't found a use for Riley. I mean, I have him in the back researching, but I'd like to be able to do something with him. Do I have enough people with it? No. He's the only one with Earth 3. Better hope I can get some more. Alright, I guess we shall end our turn here. And with that, we'll end the episode as well. And a lot of things happen, but you'll find out about all those next time on Let's Play Dominion's 4 Thrones of Ascension. I have been your host, BrainBoy20, and I am signing off. If you liked the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.